What's up, friends? We're gonna get our alerts a second time, I think. Thank you for those resubs. Thank you for your Prime subs on desktop today. So no delay for you. Oh boy. Mike will be here until MSQ time. Don't know how many marks or side quests you have before then. I have one side quest. Because even though all I did last stream was side quests, I didn't get them all done. And we'll see if we can do some notorious marks so you can hang out for longer. Because we know I'm going to do them all eventually, so why rush the main storyline? Well, the answer is because I'm trying to get this game done in the next 2 weeks, but I think that's doable. There were 8 of them side quests, yeah. BB25 cast reveal in an hour, so my interest may split midway through. Totally fair. Hey, stop. We went to the dog park this morning. You should chill out. Just saying. Okay. We have Cosmo. Fell asleep on my floor after finishing, I think, 3 of them. Yeah, it was a lot. Okay, so we have one more side quest. Oh, this is where I just was. I brought myself here and then I stopped. What? What?
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing.
Oh,
well.
I did Blacksmith Blues
That
Part
is good
4
news.
already.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once.
We're in Boklad. That was in
Could do me a quick
Dravost.
favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Blackthorn gets sad sometimes, guys. It's okay, right? He has a really great friend in August.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
The only thing I'm still doing in this game is replaying Chronolith Trials on Final
But
Fantasy
I
mode at
thought
the
we were the
Hideaway.
only ones the
It's
fist
the
was
hardest
speaking
version,
to
but you
about
get
the
ranks and
bearers.
see how you stack against
How did the
other
Consortium
FF16
even find
players.
out
Oh,
about
that
this?
does not sound like
not
it's
so
for me.
surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This
I'm
isn't
aware
over.
other people are better at the game than I
Consortium
am.
will
That's
have
fine.
to sell these bearers eventually.
I don't need further
and At
proof.
the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, It looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you
Finished
farewell and
103rd
safe
at Shiva's
travels, my
trial
friend.
and cleared with 7 minutes
I'll
and
gather
12
my
seconds
men and
left.
leave for
Wow.
Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randala and see if you can
I don't
stop
need to
my
see how
sister
not
biting the
perfect. Yeah, Mike, I
Consortium's
agree.
heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar then. And better not keep
Randalar.
Eloise waiting.
No faster way to get there. Just have to turn around and go.
What I wouldn't give for a
Find yourself getting decision paralysis at all with all of these icons? No, not really. Because I know what I like and what works for me. I do always want to try the new stuff. But I'm honestly just kind of not even exploring some things. As I've said on several streams now, I have not bothered with Titan stuff at all. And I know when it comes to trophies, eventually that will come to bite me in the butt because I will have to figure out how to use his stuff to get the Titan trophy. But for right now, that's just too bad. I am not dealing with Titan's shit. That is correct. Tried teaming it with Lightning Rod. Shiva's Rime, R-I-M-E. Yeah, that's one I like. I'm using Rime. And Diamond Dust, of course. Rime goes too far out, so you almost have to be standing next to it. Yeah, I've had that issue happen several times where it doesn't hit the enemy. It goes, like, past them. So you have to be, like, further away. Or you have to, like, kind of kick the enemy into it after you've already cast it, which is, like, a little bit of a waste of time, it feels like. Yeah. So this is my loadout right now. It's Phoenix / Ifrit, Bahamut, and Shiva, and then Gigaflare and Lightning Rod on Bahamut, Rime and Diamond Dust on Shiva, and Ignition and Flames of Rebirth on Phoenix. EPLP had mentioned using Mesmerize with Lightning Rod because then you pull them into it. After the initial 3, I dropped Ramu for Titan. After that, I dropped Garuda for Bahamut. Switched Titan for Shiva. At this point, it was Phoenix, Shiva, and Bahamut. That's essentially what I'm doing. I miss the power of Judgment Bolt. I really like Judgment Bolt a lot. But I really like all the stuff that I have right now, too. Obviously, have not bothered with literally any of Titan's stuff. Never even upgraded his block, which I don't think I've used ever. Oh, I should master Phoenix Shift, huh? Okay. The trials made me love Ice Age. I can see people ignoring it,
I
though.
didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I haven't used it yet.
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks.
Oh, you
for
mean
the voyage
treated like
over.
people?
That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
I was kind of wondering how this was going to turn into more of a side quest than go talk to one person one time. Okay, we're going to get there. Oh, no, that's not right. You can't... I'm gonna go here. I think this might be faster. It might not, but we're gonna go this way. Oh, it's... yeah, see, but they're saying it's 193 yards exactly if you could go through this nothing, which we can't do, so... it's a fake distance.
Run like the wind. No need to ride from here.
What's the situation?
What's the situation? It's funny because that came up in Taskmaster. Somebody once said, "What's the situation?" And they talked about it. And they were like, "You could never put that in dialogue because no one talks that way." Except I say, "What's the situation?" all the time. Oh, such dramatic music.
Where's Theodore?
If you go to that obelisk, you can fall down that cliff into the town.
From the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether.
Well, we did not fall down the
Just have to
cliff,
pray
but
makes
here
it
we
out in
are.
one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Now where are we going? Oy, oy, oy. I think there was some notorious mark back here, but we already got it.
Where are you, Theo?
I mean, he's still 200 yards away. That's where Theo is. Yeah, I agree with your heavy sigh. I'm not trying to do all this. Just in case something goes terribly wrong, I don't want to have to run all the way here again. There's a lot going on here.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These
Oh,
creatures have
that's
already
not...
turned.
Whoops. I mean, fine, but whoops. Lightning Rod sure did most of the work there.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
I think I watched this the other day. You got back here. It was like, I feel like a mark should be here. And then there was nothing. Oh, that's funny.
Looks like it's found
There
me.
still could be later.
This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. To me, Flames!
Oh, wrong. It does just kind of put it wherever it feels like, which is distinctly frustrating. That limit break sure did not do it nearly as much healing as I needed it to do. Oh. The limit break lunge kind of reminds me of Cloud's Kingdom Hearts Sonic Drive. God, it has been so many years since I have played Kingdom Hearts. And I had not played any Final Fantasy at that point in time. Whoops. Mega Flare dodge. Come on. We're so close. Give me 4. Yeah. There we go. Whoa, 66. I don't want a dragon dance. I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, all of those felt like they should have counted as precision dodges. Whatever. Alright, that was a bit of a waste of a limit break because I was a little busy not dying, but... Oh! He's fighting just like the dragon from the hunt board, though the one on the hunt board I think is level 50. Well, so something I haven't really talked about on stream, but which is definitely the case, is much like old Final Fantasy games, they did come up with, like, you know, 24 monster designs that they've then just reskinned as a bunch of different things. Oof. Three Mega Flare dodges, hell yeah. Mega Flare finish. I'm actually struggling to think of a Final Fantasy game that doesn't do it that way. I don't think there is because they probably had to save resources. I mean, I feel like in Remake, they're all different, but there's just not that many kinds of enemies.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh no.
We have to get you out of here.
Uh-oh. I think it might be too late, bro. It's not looking good.
I
Yeah.
think it might be a little too late for that.
This is big Last of
There
Us
are
vibes.
no- There's only so much ether a man can take.
Theo, you
and
dumb
that
dumb.
Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
We're gonna have to kill him now too, right? With his scary eyes. Ready? Scary eyes. Yep, scary eyes. Yep. He has become an infected. Get the flat of your blade off the edge of that sword. Fuck's sake. It's happened so many times in this game, and it is unacceptable.
Eloise! He's turned. And so will you! Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Okay, we don't need to watch this. Thank you. So if you don't do that side quest, does Theo just not die?
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, He played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
Another signboard. Literally, it's like we're collecting pub signs.
Eloise isn't the type to give up.
Maybe not. You won't find a finer array this side of the strait.
Oh, I already bought that. Okay. Oh, why don't I have Ragnarok equipped? What?
Just what I was looking for.
Silly me. Canver's now dead, so she made a good decision. Okay, we finally did all the side quests. Let's go look at the hunt board. And see if there's any more we want to do before we continue.
Come back.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Not doing that one right now. I could maybe do this. I saw somebody about to do this one on another stream the other day, who was and they were behind me. Okay, so we'll do just this one. Quiet Sands, Rosaria. Ooh, sorry. I don't know where Quiet Sands is. Let's just go here and then we'll look at a local map. There. Okay, let's go here. Even though it's not that far, the biggest reason to be on the Chocobo is that it runs at the same pace the whole time. Yeah, it's these guys. Okay.
Thanks, Gal.
I did my favorite thing of not buying more potions. But at least we're at full health. I just equipped a stronger sword that I've had for a while. Well, only since the last stream. Cool. Great. The Magath brothers. And my limit break bar is full too.
Dark in our shores again. But not for long.
Pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. is. That was one of them. Yeah, that didn't go in any direction I was facing. Whoop. Was remarkably easy.
No more vengeance. No more war.
I mean, I don't think we're quite there yet. Okay. I'm not doing the S-class marks right now, especially with nobody else in my party but Torgal. So we will continue with the story. Remember this game has a story that we're playing? Oh, actually, I will go buy some more potions and stuff.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of pep. Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
8.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Why can't I? So I have those other swords, but it won't let me sell them. That's
Come
interesting.
again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
To what do I owe the honor? Not saying Fornian, do you?
Orichalcum. Gonna need a lot of that, apparently.
Anything else?
No. Go see all the new stuff in my room. I mean, he's not even gonna hang the signs up on the wall. They're just gonna sit on the floor. Put them up on the wall, you weirdo. What happened in East Pool with the Bears and the Guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it could finally happen here in Rosaria. The Duchy of Old may be no more, but Archduke Elwin's dream still burns in the hearts of many, and it is through victories such as these that the fire will spread. This is only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. Martha. Thanks again for helping me get the dungeon in order. Had you not rode that gallantly to our rescue, I reckon poor Owain and them lot would still be stuck still in Blightwater over Bonner. There's always room for improvement, though, so don't get your knickers in a knot should I come and knocking at your chamber door looking for more spheres and ash and whatnot. Mid. It is hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds or readying the packs. Yet he is not, and it is everything I can do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I will build all we have here together, so as long as I still have the caravans, he will ever be with me, and I shall honor him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Eloise. Okay, off to Otto.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Oh, we're going to the infirmary. We're not going to Otto, for once. Joshua!
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
Yeah. You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Where is he? Oh, with the medicine girl?
What is this place?
Don't move.
Dion is your favorite NPC in Dominant.
Here, it's fresh from the well.
What is this music? What am I don't know how I'm supposed to feel, what I'm supposed to be thinking.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Oh, new stuff on the hunt board. It just makes me smile every time. Also an S. Do I have others in my party yet? No. I can't tell if she's changed clothes or not. She's still interested in my brother.
Then again, why settle for
Nope.
low-born chaff when
Still
you've
interested in my
honest
brother.
to goodness royalty right here beneath our roof? If Prince Dion cannot see my love for him, then perhaps
Nectar
the
has more
Phoenix
adventures to
will.
tell you about. Oh, like as in if I ask Nectar about his adventures. I could do that. Did I ever tell you about the time I flew all the way to the bottoms of Zemeckis Basin?
What did you find down there?
A deeper understanding, Kupo. Nectar got real high. From the outside, it seemed so mysterious. Where did all the water go, Kupo? Those were the questions I flew in to find answers to, Kupo, but instead I found out something about myself. I can't swim, Kupo! Okay. Okay.
I still say it were a compliment.
Say it all you like. It doesn't make it true.
Oops.
Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be
Oh,
setting
that
out
was
for
a
Drake's
joke.
Spine.
I get it.
And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tharm, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed.
Waloed.
Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
A new side quest.
Clive. What is it that you wish to learn? Of course.
Nothing new, probably. I just want to make the little
Study it
dot
well,
by your icon go away. Okay, yeah, we're going from the hideaway to the Shadow Coast.
Thus
Thank you,
ends
goodbye.
today's lesson.
Back to the infirmary. Sure, where one was intimate, perhaps. Yeah, that's one way to describe it.
Please, your grace. Ah, my lord Marquis.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
For Joshua, anything.
Joshua. Anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it? The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood?
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms.
So if Jill is no longer a dominant, is she vulnerable to ether now?
I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
I don't especially think it was a good choice for her to give her powers to Clive. Just on a general sense of, like, maybe we want multiple people to be able to be involved in the fight and not just have me switching between skills. Just a thought. Is she completely not a dominant, or did she give part of her powers over, similar to Titan and Garuda? I don't know. Well, didn't Titan give all his powers, but he didn't, well, give, not really being an accurate word, but he didn't die. And I think same with, Beatrice. It's been so long.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stone wart. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Well, won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
Oh, that felt like I timed that dodge right, but whatever. Oh, rude. I was in the middle of something there. You're a fine hound. Benedicta, not Beatrice. There we go. Look at that. Get all the shit going on. Very silly. A whole lot of nonsense happening at once. Had to get it right eventually. Jeez. Yeah. Yes. Nice. Beautifully done. Okay, now where'd all my little guys go? Well, first let's do this. I saw all these little exclamation points while I was fighting, and now they've all disappeared. Here we go. Come on. Benedicta definitely didn't have them for a moment, but then she had that run-in with those bandits and they awoke, and I cannot remember if we got Titan after the Hugo fight or the Titan fight. After Clive takes on an Icon's power, it becomes harder for a person to prime, but not impossible. Joshua is different since he blessed Clive with his power instead of letting Clive take it.
Right. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yotei.
Yotei. The Trans-Rosarian Aqueduct. It's me, I'm a Trans-Rosarian. In a way.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Yotei, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Level up, level up. Level 42, and everything we're encountering in the wild is still level 33.
How do you split the sea?
What do you recommend?
Good bones. No, I don't want something that serious. Just put back. Hide away. How about a round for us little people? I'm busy.
I have no reason to assume otherwise.
Well then, Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, if you have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline.
That's why I have no guilt running right past them. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's fundamentally like not interesting or useful
Religious
to
monuments
fight all those
are
random
often
encounters that
torn
are so
down
low
or
level.
repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
If it please your grace, might I one day borrow the chronicles? For a short while.
Of course, Lordsman Hippocrates. You need but ask.
I think he just did. But can I talk to him? Not right now? I was gonna update the... I guess I'm not gonna update the lore. It's like the one moment that the tomes are not actually available. But maybe if I walk out of the room and then go back in, it'll be an option. But first, a cutscene.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Just in
Once you
case,
drop us
like.
off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. Like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Okay, I am gonna go back. I'm gonna try going back to the tomes.
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Cool.
You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed?
Probably not.
Mig said I could ride the Enterprise next. No, she didn't. She said I could.
Okay, I think this is where I'm going to take a quick break before we continue on our way, since it seems like we will be heading out shortly. So I will be right back. All right, folks, sorry for that long break. I had to take care of something real quick. Cosmo, get down, please. Good girl.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
I mean, he's making it sound like I'm going on a vacation. Off. Yes. I will give you a little bit of cheese. Yes. If you behave yourself. Okay, new place. Look at it, it's just like the old classic
It'll
squad.
be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I did.
Paul Rubens just died.
She understood.
R.I.P. Wee Herman. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. Whoa!
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own.
Yeah.
So that you die without her power.
I'm on Joshua's side here.
How dare you make her choose?
What was I just saying?
You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will.
Yes, Joshua.
You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
Sometimes you're not always right, even if you are a straight white man.
Do you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it.
I can't believe he punched him in the face. That's wild.
Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Joshua didn't miss. Joshua punched me in the face. Wow, so across the narrow is really like barely story.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Okay. Off we go. Look at all this nonsense over here. Girl. Wait.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Oh, this place is as dead as Greek as
Wolfstar. Wait. Clutch mine. That's a new one, I think. Or no, I've had it before, but it's fairly new. Cosmo. Yes, good settle. Now wait. No boxes, huh? Oh, stuff we're gonna have to fight.
I knew I smelled something.
I see only orcs and a Kashik here.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
There will be more. Okay, did I explore this whole area? I think I did. Cosmo? That's gonna be the last of it. Vocal staff. Oh, Gav is helping. I forgot about Gav. Sorry, Gav. Sorry, Gav. I was like, who's that? Alright, let's just go check out over here real quick. Fight a few more guys. Why not? Joshua, you doing anything? You just standing around with your sword out? Maps do be looking like dinosaur skeletons sometimes. They do, Amy. Hello. I mean, we are ultimately headed for a place called Drake's Spine. Fundamentally because it looks like a dinosaur spine. Well, or a dragon spine, or a spine. Oh, Amy can't see me because there's an ad running. Amy, I realized I was talking to you while there was an ad running, but to say that we are ultimately headed for a place called Drake's Spine because it looks like a spine. It's up here. It's a spine. Okay. We checked out that little area. There's just so many little nooks and crannies over here, and I want to make sure I get all of them. Although there's not nearly as many chests lying around as I kind of thought there would be. It's also a total crapshoot if it's going to be something worthwhile or something absolutely useless. See, but there's another one. Yeah, 20 sharp fangs. Useless to me. How many sharp fangs do I have? $1,500. For why? Alright, let's move on. The amber is good because the amber is worth a decent amount of money, as I recall. Oh, that's where we got the amber. Okay. I feel like I fought these guys already. We're doing this again? No, we need to focus on these guys. They're gonna cause the most problems if they're not dealt with. Collateral diamond. Alright, who's doing the spell casting? Is it you? It looks like it would be you. You seem to have a staff of some kind. Or is it a club? Who's to say? No, who is doing that? You. Not you. You? Oh, you, for sure. How about I just say you a dozen times? Will that help? Okay, alright, enough with the yelling. Okay, just doing a quick sweep for boxes. It's not looking like there's any boxes, but I will run this way real quick. This is another place where it feels like later there will be a notorious mark. But not yet, because we just unlocked this area. But they love to put them in these weird little dead ends. See, in a truly open world game, you could just jump down there. And probably fall to your death in my case.
It's Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive. Aye, aye.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
Trouble usually finds me.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old, it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Good.
Then we
The
may go in
Angry
there,
Gap.
Resupply and wait for Joshua.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna chocobo it. Come on.
This place reeks like a morble's arsehole.
Gross.
Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
If there's a kind of bossy...
No mistakes.
Why? Is there a chest over here? If there's like a mini boss, there's usually a chest nearby. Or I can just run around collecting literally all the enemies and not fighting them. Alright, whatever, let's go.
Thanks, Gal.
You can't walk the full circle. Irritating. Alright, whatever. Okay. I didn't ask for that. I'm not. We're not doing this. Yeah, let's everybody just be cool. No.
This would be easy.
What is it? No. I don't like fighting desserts. We've talked about this. This is not my thing. I love when they stagger themselves by hitting the lightning rod. That's the best. Permafrost. Oh, while he's flattened, too. Love when I get that angle right. Torgal is neck deep in the water. Oh boy. Okay, let's go. Not this way, apparently. Nope. There's another obelisk.
Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
Torgal bark.
That must be Aistla. What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gav!
We'll just do what we usually do. Pretty good start.
You think all the villages in Ash are like this?
A question for later, Gav.
No time for talking right now. We're a little busy. Who did that?
You're finished. Here they come!
And come, and come, and come.
I don't want to die here.
More?
Then don't.
Oh, wrong button. Oh, hello. Lateral flames. Yeah, these crawly winged guys, whatever their names end up being, are never my favorites either. Oh, was it already done? That might have been a total waste. Oops.
It isn't over yet. Of course it bloody isn't. Muhammad! Nice try. Stop, lizard!
Yeah. It is funny when they run so far in the wrong direction because you avoided them so long ago. Come on. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, very bad timing on my part.
Fire and flame!
Alright, take a hit, leave a hit. You know, something like that.
Gav. Gav!
Don't tell me there's more of the bastards.
Oh, fuck.
Odin time.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good.
My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
It doesn't look very good.
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened? Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Okay, well, I would like to activate the obelisk first. Because I don't think I've technically done that yet. Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah, I know where you want me to go. I know. But I want to go here. For my essential 20 bloody hides. Build a catapult over that thing Odin made? Is that what you're saying, Amy? And how are we building a catapult?
Please. Please. Please, no.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, all right?
kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arche. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, Arche is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be... The mural is complete. Ultima and this vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
Leviathan the Lost.
Where is the Phoenix?
Where is the Phoenix?
By the Founder.
One dominant to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them. What?
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
Oh, Joshua has consumption.
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
And I love you, Clive.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet. If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow. And so will I.
An orchestration roll. That one was worth it. Come on, Torgo. We're not fighting the spiders. Just a closed door.
There's something there. I can feel it. But now's not the time.
Now's not the time. Ever since EPLP pointed out that we could activate the Dravosht obelisk without being able to go through the gates, now I always want to check the little dead ends and see if I can activate some fast travel in advance. Edge of Infinity obelisk reached.
This is it, boy.
The Edge of Infinity. Interesting that they'll still just let you travel anywhere right now. Like, if I needed supplies, I could just go back to the hideaway, which doesn't make any logistical sense. Central Ash Deadlands. Central Waloed. Okay, here we go.
I've come for you, Barnabas. Stay close, Torgal.
Listen, they came up with a cool door, and they're gonna use it.
The tower. It's alive. Oh, Rhyme is Shiva. Not coming to life. That's weird. Oh, there we go. They seem to feed on ether. There shouldn't be any here.
Okay.
Bloody fallen. Why do all their flaws seem to have a mind of their own?
Spin, camera, spin.
Storm blizzards!
Hello, get away, get away.
Get him!
Okay. This is Reverie, so that means you found Etta. By the way, did you find Shiva's chronolith in Ash? In Ash? I've found... No, I don't think so, right? What was the one I found? Garuda? I haven't found Shiva's.
Too slow.
That was nonsense. So was that. Whoops. Hello. Ash is the continent that contains the kingdom of Waloed. Well, that's where I am right now. I'm on Ash. Shiva's Chronolith is before the city of Isla. So that's where I just left, and no, I didn't find it. We'll find it later. Oh, wrong one.
Nice try.
I don't even... Did Torgal finish that fight? I don't even know what just happened. And they were like, in case you got turned around and don't know what direction to go, we'll put an item over here by the door. And here's another weird floor. So let me save. Gross. I don't like them.
This one.
Au revoir.
Nice try. Too slow.
To me, Flames!
Ah, dang it. The favor of ice. I don't know that I have an Odin boss fight in me right now. That might have to be how we start our stream tomorrow.
If I were Barnabas, where would I be? The top. So I could look down on the world.
I mean, obviously, we're going up a tower. We know. Doors. Oh. Hello. Sick. That was very satisfying. Okay, we got all our stuff. Let's go. Another potion I don't need. Yep. Yeah, my inventory is full now. Okay. Get on the floor. Oh, sure, the boss fight before the boss fight. Right. This literally looks like it's from The Last of Us.
That's new. Though I expected a fall like all the rest. Nice try.
Slam yourself into that lightning rod, why don't you? Why am I not moving the way I want? shoot your giant attack into the wall. Yeah, okay. I can't decide if it's nice or not that the, like, pre-boss fights have become so easy.
What was that thing? Hopefully there aren't any more.
God, I feel like the next thing is gonna be the Odin fight. And I don't want to do that right now. So I think I'm gonna stop here before I start something I can't get out of for a long time. So let me save. Oh, it won't let me save? Yay. Well, that's okay, because I'm gonna leave the... We will leave the, PlayStation in rest mode, so it won't actually turn off. It also probably just auto-saved, would be my guess, after that fight. Okay. So we're gonna call it a day here for now. I will catch you all tomorrow, where we will go fight Odin imminently, it would seem. Oh. Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be great. Thank you all for hanging out today. I'm going to raid over to our friend Cami Roth, who's playing a game called Risk of Rain 2, which I've never heard of. But let's go raid over there. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.